Welcome back to Epic Land. I'm Dan, and I'm here again with.
Awesome, good to see everyone. It's been a while. It's been a fair few months of not playing this quickly dying game now. And we have a pretty interesting match coming up. It's going to be Raza versus Bromaria. Now, I speak a lot with Bromaria. I'm very good friends with Bromaria, and he was playing a lot since last Epic Land. He was absolutely grinding. I know he's been practicing with Maple, 6K, and A-Terran, and he's taking it fairly seriously. And before the new patch, he got to 5.4, I think, even slightly higher than that
Wow.
MMR.
It's
Very impressive.
especially impressive considering he's a dad. He's very busy.
Yes, he is. He's a
As
busy
as is
man.
Raza.
He
As is
owns like
Raza.
3 houses. He's got places to be, you know?
Now, I want to. He does. Now, he's a dad for multiple families. Is that what you're saying? Is that what
No,
is that
no.
is that the
I
rumor?
was
Is that what we're
saying
starting
he's
right
in
now?
the property streets.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's busy. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
This is actually a battle of the dads. We've got these two guys who both, have a lot of stuff to do. They've got a
Yeah.
family to raise and so on, and yet they find time to play this beautiful game.
Yep.
Now we're going to get started.
Well,
Right now, this is going to be a Protoss versus Terran. Obviously, we know both these guys. They're not foreigners. They're not from Europe or somewhere else. They're hometown
homegrown.
boys. We're rooting for these guys. Neither really being favorites
I think Raz is a fairly big favorite after the
to win
patch.
to win the whole tournament.
Oh no,
But he's my dark horse for the whole tournament. All right. All
yeah,
right. Well, anyways,
I
let's
think
not get
that's
too
a
distracted.
reasonable opinion to have.
Let's not get too distracted. We'll get started here in the bottom right-hand corner of Eternity's Edge. He is playing Red Terran. It is Raza. Question mark.
And in the northwest, at Eternity's Edge, in the green trunks, playing Protoss for Team Goldmasters, it's Bromaria, or as Roddy calls him, Bromaria.
Bro
I quite like.
Maria, my bro Maria. This is my bro Maria right here. So we were just talking just before we got into this game, and you know what I love about this new patch? We have time to talk about
We do.
this kind of stuff because there's not a lot going on for the first few
Yeah,
minutes.
they just made the game worse for the first 3 minutes of every game.
No big deal there. No big
No?
deal. I was thinking, balance patches, Molten.
Mm.
So obviously, we know that the intern really pays attention to the community. He's got
Oh,
his
yes.
finger on the pulse.
Keen eye.
He's
on
got a
that
keen
man.
eye. He's got a
Yeah.
keen ear. He listens to. Famously, Pig was quite influential in getting the change to 8 workers. Larimbo is 100% to blame for the larva change. And this is what he wanted, and there's no argument about that. There's no debate. It was 100% what he wanted. No sarcasm intended. And so I'm thinking, all right, well, maybe if he's listening to this cast, maybe we can make some suggestions that he might listen to and it might actually take up. So I wanted to know from you, like, what do you think? Because obviously Zerg had quite a big buff in terms of the larva. Terran had quite a big buff in terms of the command centers being 300 minerals now. What do you think? What do you think for Protoss? What do you think's going to happen?
Not wishing to reply with such a serious answer, but one thing that's really been bugging me with this new patch is once you research Warp Gate, you then have to manually transform each gate into a gateway. And it feels like there should be a way to automate that, because I'm just building gates and then forgetting where I've even built them, and then I'm looking around all my bases like, I need to find it. I need to make a Warp Gate. That's my pet peeve.
I'll tell you what. That's probably not going to happen.
No.
And I'll
of
tell you
course
what.
not.
The intention is that it's a tactical decision you'll make, whether it's a warp gate or not. And
Yep.
therefore, it shouldn't be automatic because that's an automatic. We want decision making in the game. We want decision making. So okay, that was a good suggestion. Thanks for that. I think that's yeah, we'll put that in the maybe box, right?
In the maybe
That's a maybe
box,
box, right? Yeah, the one I was thinking of before. Well, I was saying before, like they don't want to just give Protoss a buff on the main units. Like their main economy. The larva is cheaper. The larva's faster. The command center's cheaper.
Yep.
Those are kind of like really fundamental changes that increase the viability of all Terran and all Zerg builds, right?
Yep.
Protoss obviously being a race for people who are below 2 standard deviations below the mean for the IQ bell curve, as everyone knows. I've read it on Reddit a lot. I believe that Protoss shouldn't be given a buff like that because it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
So I
That's fair
think
enough.
instead it's just buffing the kind of niche units that don't see enough play. That's what we want
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, something like the Phoenix. You know,
Yeah.
we could see that buffed. Now, what do you think would be a good buff to make that Phoenix see more play?
I think they need to be faster.
I
They're
think faster
too
Phoenix.
slow.
I think a faster Phoenix would be quite good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think faster Phoenix.
But slower acceleration.
So they have a top speed that's
Mm.
very high. So if
Yep.
you send them across the map, they'll really
They'll
get
be there
going.
in no time.
They'll really get going. It would really allow you to multitask and multi-prong and pull them apart. I think that would be quite exciting and innovative gameplay. Yeah.
Reaper jumping into the main of Bromaria. There is a game of Starcraft going on.
Oh yeah, is that happening? Oh, the Reaper died.
Nice pick up.
So that happened. I am really loving the build diversity. This is so much different than all the other games of PvT
I
that
don't
I've
even
seen
know what I'm watching.
before this is really confusing. So there's a Widow Mine being made. Now, what you might not know is these Widow Mines, they attack slightly faster. They lock on and attack slightly faster after this patch.
We were all asking for it. It was only a matter of time before
Widow
that change
Mine's
was
famously not a very good unit, and so they've been buffed a little bit to make Terran more competitive.
I heard that there was some sort of bug. I never saw this bug, but there
the
was some
medevac?
sort of bug where you could
It wasn't a
fire
bug.
from
It wasn't a
medevac
bug.
or
They
something.
thought that's what Terrans needed to win the game. So they put medevac. You could shoot Widow Mines from medevacs, and
That's incredible.
they just deleted it from the game
Okay.
after people complained too much. So yeah, apparently that wasn't the direction they wanted to go.
That's fair enough.
What about the Tempest?
Well, I feel like I rarely see Tempest, but you know what I see even rarer? The Tempest upgrade. The one that does more damage to buildings. So I think we should probably make that upgrade a little bit cheaper than players will use it more. And wow, that entire Widowmine drop goes down. Really nice reaction from Bromaria. Surrounding it with 3 probes gets both Widowmines. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
So
for
I
Raza.
think if we took maybe 15, 25 minerals off the cost of the
Okay.
Tempest upgrade.
Oh, now we're talking.
I don't want to get
Now we're
too
talking.
greedy with it, you know. I mean,
No.
I
No, I
wouldn't
think
want
that
the
would
other
make it.
races to complain
I think that would
about
help. I think that would help.
the state of Protoss.
Yeah. Could we maybe give carriers a lunge? Because
little dash.
carrier versus hydras. You know, it's a common scenario. The hydras have lunge now, so
Yep.
they can. There's tit there.
Yep,
So I feel like we need tat.
we do need
We
that.
need the carriers to be able to lunge backwards, right? A little retreat, a tactical retreat. Not far, only the distance from like one nexus to the other one. Like they can only go from one nexus to another. Maybe.
We're splitting the difference between the Hydra Dash and the Battle Cruiser teleport.
Yeah,
Somewhere in between
Yeah, somewhere
there,
in between. Not quite as good
cushion
as
it
one or the other.
nicely.
Yeah, there's precedent there from
Yeah.
other units. Now, a couple of Link Stalkers are going to poke into the front here. Now, these Stalkers, I believe, were built out of gateways, not warp gates. And so you can tell the dynamic decision-making from Bromaria to stay on those gateways. And now he's actually gone up to quite a few gates here.
Yeah, and he's not using any of them, so that's good.
I really love the tactical decision-making of Bromaria to leave these as gateways instead of turning them into warp gates. This is going to mean that he's able to produce more units because they produce gateway units 50% quicker.
If he was producing from them, he'd be producing more.
He would.
Yeah.
He's choosing not to.
He's supply block.
And he's also supply block. And this is one of the things that Blizzard needs to take into account. Because gateways produce units so quickly, we end up getting supply blocked far more often, and I don't think that's fair. Oh, is it not on production?
It was not.
I feel like production's not the most useful thing. Could we just put it on buildings? Buildings the most useful thing, right? I want to know what buildings they have. Because I can't see all the buildings in one frame. It's really hard to know.
Oh, the boys.
Okay. There's StarCraft happening
So
here.
Bromaria doesn't have any splash damage here, right? He just has Zealots.
He's gateway
It's gonna
man.
be tough, but with some good force fields, he's building batteries. He knows it's coming. If he can force field his army out at this ramp, Bromaria could take a very good fight. He does get force field down. One Widowmine falls. A couple get their shots off. I'm just worried that Bromaria doesn't have enough. He does utilize Warp Gate, allowing him to get an extra round of Zealots in.
Oh, that's such an intelligent play to turn those warp gates on so that he's able to make that extra round of units. But I don't think it's going to be enough. The power of SCV pulls is incredible. It's not over yet. Bromaria still has the other 2 bases. He could potentially... No, it's over. It's over. I eat my
Yeah,
words.
that one's over.
Raza takes game 1.
It felt like nothing happened that game, and then Raza was like, "No, I'm just going to attack that one."
Nothing happened, and yet so much did happen.
Mm.
There's a lot of nuances to the game there. There's a lot of intricacies,
Yep.
a lot of ins, a lot of outs. Ultimately, turns out Raza still knows how to play the game quite well.
He does, but it's not over for Bromaria yet.
I think what that game kind of reminds me of is that ladder rank can be misleading.
Yep.
You know, like Raza, he's sitting at 5.3
Yep.
MMR, 5.3K.
Yeah.
Bromaria's sitting at 5.3K.
No. That was pre-patch.
Oh, okay.
Now he's at 4.6.
Okay, let's ignore that. Let's ignore that. You know, Raza's at 5.3. He's like, he can do. It's like it doesn't matter. He's like, when it's a tournament, when it's for all the jelly beans.
Yep.
Raza can turn it on,
Of course
and he can get it done.
Yeah.
And that's what we saw.
I think we might be seeing something a bit more cheesy from Bromaria in game number 2 here. Much like the Argentine football team, some people do their best work from behind, and I think Bromaria has.
Do you do your best work from behind, or do you like to
I
be?
prefer not to comment.
Do you go from the front? You personally?
I'm gonna. Let
I mean,
that one
in Starcraft.
whistle past off stump through to the keeper, and just leave that one.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we're getting into game number 2 between Raza and Bromaria. Do you want to introduce Raza this time?
In the southwest of Sanctuary the Third, in the red trunks, playing Terran for Red Dragons, it's Raza.
Wah wah. In the top right-hand corner, down 0-1 in the series, he is playing the most overpowered race. He is Bromaria.
What a race. Should we treat our viewers to a score?
A score, yeah. I don't remember how to do that. It's been a while.
Control Shift 1. Oh no. Control Shift 5. And then maybe Shift 1?
Oh, man.
Wait, no, it's Control
How are
Shift
you not
3.
observing?
It's a best of 3.
How are you not observing? You know what you're doing, man. Oh, you've got the skills.
I don't want to...
You know, do you know all the hotkeys for Protoss?
No.
Oh my god.
Who do you think I am? Whoa, hello.
Okay,
That's fun.
This is fun and oh no, what have I done? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Scary. You've given Bromaria 2-1 lead though, which
jeepers.
some may say is premature, but
oh well, you never know.
I see 2 gates
You
in the
never
natural Raza. He's left just enough space for that Cybercore to pop down there.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you know what? Raza probably doesn't have a lot of experience against this. This is new to the patch.
I reckon Raza doesn't know this is coming.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of a surprise from behind for Raza. But you know what? Raza, he's a flexible player. He's adaptive. I think he can handle it. I think he can handle this.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he's going to do. He hasn't scouted at all. Oh, here comes the SCV actually.
Oh, it looks somewhat. I mean, the thing is, you build your command center so early.
Oh no, he moved it even further up.
You build your command center so early that you see it, right? He just walls off.
I think that's really unlucky for Bromaria though, because I think if the SCV didn't move up to the north side of where you'd build that command center, he wouldn't have seen it. And if even just putting the command center down will at least force a cancel. But now Raza can just get a bunker on the high ground, and Maria's not going to be able to get anything done. I wonder where he transitions to from here.
Yeah, it's very awkward. I know this is an incredibly strong build. It definitely throws Raza off, but yeah, he's a very adaptable player. Pops the bunker down, gets a second barracks. He's just going to stay one base for a little bit, and he knows like, yeah, there's no way I'm behind in workers right now.
I wonder if Bromaria techs up or just chooses to try and...
This was a little bit cheeky, I have to say, from Raza, going for the poking out with the Marines. I guess he probably thought, oh, it's just... Wait, did he see the Cybercore?
I mean,
he probably did, right?
You know that.
Yeah.
It's a Cybercore. Yeah, it's just a disaster for Bromaria. I think he's just dead.
Bromaria needs to make something happen here, I feel. Like, yeah, it's one base with 4 fewer workers versus Terran. Terran's got mules. Terran's got better tech. You are going to get cleaned up here. All your infrastructure is going to get cleaned up. Yeah, what do you do?
I actually don't think there's anything he can do, but I do think he needs to make a choice between teching up or expanding. Like you need to do something, right?
The only thing that my dumb brain comes up with is
Mm.
like throw down a second gas and a Stargate, maybe try to live until you can get Tempests. Like, maybe with or without Tempest Lunge, I think they're still quite a strong unit.
Tempest Lunge would definitely help Bromaria right now.
Yeah, there's 4 Stalkers. But you know what? You're gonna get 2 racks, so it's like gonna be like a 2-1 push. The Destiny Cloud build.
Yeah, I think once this Cyclone pops, Raza could just poke down, try and concussive shell some Stalkers. He might even go now,
Yeah.
and
I
it might
think
just be lights out here.
yeah. Yeah, so now Bromaria loses all his infrastructure. He might even lose Warp Gate. That's
Yeah.
just I don't know if he realizes how amazing that
It's a
would be
good
for him.
thing. Yeah, it's a good thing they made Warpgate worse. So in this case, where he loses Warpgate.
Yeah, this is what it's been balanced around, right? Because in situations like this, you shouldn't be able to get your Warp Gate out very fast. The thing is, does it even matter if he gets Warp Gate out? Because he'll have no units or unit producing
Oh my
structures.
goodness, that Warpgate is going to finish up barely.
Wow, that's such a huge impact for Bromaria to have that Warp Gate.
Instant, by the way, transforms his gateways into a Warpgate
Yeah,
before the pylon
he knows
goes
what
down.
to do.
Really well done by
GG.
Bromaria there.
All right, well, that will be lights out for game number 2. Raza with the heads up play there to check his natural
Yep.
expansion for gateways.
Yeah.
Because you just never know if there's a gateway there.
Very
You just check.
intelligent movement of that probe.
Yep.
In the
This is actually a really great opportunity to remind all the fellas out there.
Yep.
Because just like there might be a Protoss dropping gateways into your natural expansion, you may have a tumor of cancer in your prostate.
You may.
And so it's very important that you send a scout in there every so often,
Yep.
just to make sure that everything's on the up and up, that nothing's going on there. It never hurts to get checked. So if you haven't been checked recently, make an appointment with your doctor and get booked in.
Yep.
And
you can also
that's.
make an appointment with your therapist if you've been playing Protoss recently. I'd recommend.
I think actually we should just have like a sticker on the screen that just gives some phone numbers out for people to call if they're having a hard time.
I think so.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. But yeah, it's just that kind of like preventative, just checking, popping in, put a finger down there, see if there's any gateways building in your natural expansion, and it makes all the difference. Because if you get it early, if you catch that early, it's not going to kill you.
Well, would you like to ask Raza about his
I would.
recent
I think.
checking?
I think. Yeah. Should we have Raza come in and have a chat?
I've taken off my shoes.
We're doing winners interviews for group stage. That's great. The more interviews, the better. Raza, how you feeling after that series?
Oh, yeah, feeling good, feeling pumped. My first tournament win in a long time.
Were you nervous playing against Bromaria in that game?
Last time we had a very intense series, so I was a bit nervous, but it's group stage, so even if I lost, I wasn't too fast.
How much of the new patch have you played?
Like, the last week I played a fair amount, like, probably like 50 games altogether.
So have you been scouting for proxies in your natural because of the new patch?
No, I just went to expand
and then you just saw it because
yeah.
because the Terran can expand so quickly that you're just like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the buff help there.
Cool. So game 1, I don't really. It's such a blur. You lost your Widowmine drop.
Yeah, because I was kind of freaked out. Like, he had units at my front. I think he had a late second gas, so I thought maybe he was like gonna attack me at the front. So I just thought, let me just click the Widowmine drop into his main. He's gonna have nothing there.
Yeah.
But then he had stuff. And,
he had stuff, and then you lost the drop. And then talk us through your decision to pull the boys.
Yeah, I was going to attack without the boys. I scanned. I saw he had like a bunch of zealots. I thought, let me just seal the deal and guarantee the win. I thought he wouldn't be able to hold if I pulled the boys.
Okay, and you pulled the boys. So game 1, you pulled the boys. Game 2, you checked for anomalies in the natural, and you found them.
Well, I didn't even mean to check. I just went to expand. And
do you think it's worth checking? Do you think like you need to, or is it just like a joke build? Because it's like I just expand, like I just see it anyway.
Yeah, like I think it's worth like just scouting in general. So like, even if he had it somewhere else, if I went to his natural and saw no natural, then I get a heads up.
Sure.
But yeah, like I guess if you do have leftover bit in your natural, I do think that's worth checking because it's almost free.
Yeah, he was able to fit 2 gateways and a core there, which is quite
Yeah.
quite a
Yeah.
lot. Quite a lot of buildings.
Was that his first pylon? Is that why he had the core there as well?
Yeah, yeah. That's a common build after the new patch because you can get it just a bit quicker.
Mm.
It's supposedly really overpowered, but apparently versus you, that's just not. It's just not the case.
Yeah. I think if you scout it straight away, that hurts.
It's just a Raza thing, you know. Just a
Maybe.
Raza thing
Or
to
someone
do.
can try it again. You can see.
Yeah, I'll just every Protoss in the tournament chuck a proxy gateway at you and see if it works.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna? Are you favorite for this tournament?
Let's see how broken this patch is. I do think Terran is pretty strong right now.
I don't think anyone. No offense, but I don't think we were, expecting you to be able to take Fiant down and Drogo down because you haven't been playing very much.
Yeah.
But a lot can change.
Yeah, I still think it's unlikely. I think if the command center was 200 minerals, I'd be the tournament favorite.
Yeah, I think so.
300.
Like, how low does it need to go? How low do you think it would need to go? Like, how cheap would the Nexus need to be before I could win the tournament?
Yeah, I think 100, 120.
120 minerals? That's a good number.
Yeah.
That's a good number. Okay, that's what I'll push for. So, Blizzard intern, if you're listening, I would like Nexuses to be 120 minerals, please. That would save StarCraft. Raza would also like another 100. While we're at it, just chuck in. How about 150 more off of the command center?
Well, I'm alright as it is. I think let Terran shine this week. Next
Okay.
patch Protoss shines.
Okay.
Then maybe we get some love.
Okay. Cool. That sounds really good. Yeah, I think we are. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and having a chat with us, Raza.
No worries.
We really appreciate it, and we look forward to more great series from you. And yeah, don't forget to get your prostate check, guys.
Yeah,
And we'll
it's,
see you in the
it's
next one.
important.